I just read a report, came out last week from the National Association of Realtors. I thought it was super interesting. I think it's going to shed some light on kind of what's going on in this market, the unpredictability. It's a report done once a year by the National Association of Realtors. It's a profile of home buyers and sellers. It measures like how many of them were first-time home buyers versus second-time home buyers. Did they pay cash? What was their down payment? Et cetera, et cetera. So this report specifically is from June of 24 through July of 25. And the first thing that it revealed is that the number of first-time home buyers is down 21%, which is huge. They've been doing this report, I think they said, since 1981. That's the lowest, like even lower than it was in 1981, which is like, first-time home buyers like really fueled, aside from the low interest rates, really fueled this like kind of crazy market that we had. So they are down 21%. On the flip side of that, the number of cash buyers is at a steady increase of 26%. It's at like an all-time high. So there's still a lot of cash sloshing around out there. That makes sense because especially if, like, let's say somebody bought their house at the low of the previous crash, maybe 2011 or 12 or something like that, and their house is already paid off. It's appreciated so much since then that they might have the cash in their current home to just buy their new home cash. Stocks, all types of stuff have just kind of gone crazy over the last 10 years. So that makes sense. There's still so much cash in this market. There's also a record high number of people putting more money down. I think it was like 59% of people put over 20% down. So again, whether that's using the money from their home that they bought, even if they bought in 2019, their house has appreciated quite a bit to where they'd be able to put a hefty down payment on that second home. And it's really just all about affordability. Even though interest rates have come down since their highs in 2025, they're like mid sixes right now. The home prices at a kind of slower appreciation pace, they haven't really come down to kind of ease that. I feel like there needs to maybe be a rate cut and maybe a slight like correction in certain markets, but it just really all depends. So I said all that to say that kind of makes sense as to why this market has been so unpredictable. And if you are someone who was maybe searching earlier this year or maybe last year and it was just still a little bit too crazy for you, you couldn't keep up, DM me. Let me know what you're looking for, what area I can run the stats in that market and let you know, hey, it's still crazy. People are still like giving up their firstborn in order to get the house. Or, hey, things have slowed quite a bit. We might be able to kind of have our pick of the litter or at least have a much easier time trying to get the house. And, maybe we can make a plan to start strong for 2026 for you. And if you're a seller, just make sure your house is buttoned up. Okay, first-time home buyers being that low means less competition depending on what area you're in. So, and if you're not able to button up that house, make sure the price matches what you're trying to sell to keep the interest strong. So, okay, happy Thursday. Bye.